For me, it was an easy decision because Dr. Johnson has been such a dominating force as far as support while I've been in this program. She really shows up like as a light, you know. A PhD is not an easy lift, and she is like that coach. It's just like, you got it, keep going, you can do this. And so that has meant the world to me, and I know, like I said, it's meant the world to others, and I think we need more people like her.
I frankly would not be here had it not been for my own teachers and then my faculty advisors going through university. I constantly think about that and how, you know, the doors of higher education and academia can be really heavy. And we often shut those gates in people's faces. And I'm constantly reminded that those gates would have been shut in my face had it not been for my own professors believing in me, seeing my potential, wanting to invest in me and pour into the goals that I had for myself, and recognizing the needs that I had because I was a first-gen student. And so I'm always thinking about that with my own students, whether they're first generation or not, but always thinking, you know, what is the potential here? You know, what is it that this student wants out of their education, and how can I help open those doors so that they can realize that path?
We have to think about, if this is the truth, little t truth, our research is putting out there, what's the impact of that going to be? And so I think that approaching it in this way, you have to question. You have to question some of those assumptions about what is right and what's going to happen when we put that research into play.
I'm teaching about the university within the university. You know, most of my students work here at UK or work at another university, but always leading with your values is something that I talk a lot about in the classroom, whether I'm teaching how to do research or how to think about diversity or how to think about international issues. Just coming back to, you know, what are your values, and are you always enacting those in what you do? And if not, are you gonna own that, or are you gonna change it? I always wanted to be a teacher because the people who I looked up to most in my life were often my teachers. They were the ones who I knew were going to guide me through, you know, all the things that I wanted to achieve. And I feel like I had that kind of reverence for the teachers that I had. And so being able to think that I have students who now think of me in that way is just, it's an incredible honor. I don't know that there's anything that's going to top that in my career, to be honest, and my career is just starting.